When we first viewed this house before we bought it, this was actually a bedroom. And it was so small as a bedroom, I didn't realize that it was so long. It kind of looked really square with all the furniture that was in here, so I thought this room was tiny. But, I mean, it is pretty small, but it's weird shaped, so it's kind of fun and challenging to decorate it or get furniture. Everything is built around the desk. That was the first thing that was bought. The paint color was kind of chosen to match the desk too. And then I've used the same paint from the walls to paint a lot of the other furniture that I bought from Amazon or secondhand at thrift stores, things like that. Oh, and this one came from Wayfair. I still have to paint it. I'm just kind of enjoying it the way it is right now, and then when I'm really bored, I will probably paint it. Pretty much all of the decor in my office is thrifted. A couple of the things are not thrifted, like they are kind of like from vacations or from cool events I went to, so they have like memories attached, but pretty much everything is secondhand. I honestly don't know how to describe my tastes, but I've been told it is eclectic. I love to mix creepy and cute together. I've always kind of loved that. I grew up really like grunge tomboy, so it's really hard to shake that, even though I'm definitely more into pink and girly or like soft kind of kawaii styles now. There's still that little grungy tomboy inside of me, so it comes out here and there, and I love the juxtaposition. I don't know if that's the right word. I feel like I'm trying to use big words to make myself sound smart. Is it working? I definitely have a bit of the too much gene, a little bit extra over the top. I love things that you don't typically see in houses. I don't understand why we can't have streamers hanging from our ceilings, or like paper lanterns or party decorations. Like, I love those things. Every time I come into this room, it feels like I have left the rest of the house behind temporarily. This is one of the only places in our house that the cats aren't allowed to come in. They used to be allowed to come in here, but I had a VR headset and one of my cats ate through the VR headset while we were not home, so now no one's allowed in here. But it kind of turned this into a little oasis where I can have houseplants that don't get destroyed by the cats, and I can have all of my pink stuff that is a little too girly to just have in the rest of the house. So I really love it. It's a room of one's own, as Virginia Woolf would probably say. This is my vanity. This is where I do my makeup videos now. Not that I do that many of them, but it's where I keep all of my makeup, which is really good because before I had this, I was keeping it all kind of by my computer on that shelf that you see behind me, and it wasn't really great. Everything was kind of out in the open all the time, and it got really dusty, and it was sort of like not a good experience to go and put my makeup on. I sort of ended up not really wanting to do it most of the time, so this is really good. I love this. I'm kind of like outgrowing it, so I definitely need to go through my makeup really soon and get rid of a couple of things because I'm just running out of space, and I don't want to have to like get more space to store my makeup. I'd rather have less makeup. In this drawer I keep my palettes. I have that super rainbow one from Wolfe, and then I have the Tartiste Pro palette, which is really good for like everything, like contouring. If you want to like, if you need like neutrals for anything, like that's the palette. And then I have Jawbreaker and Bloodlust. I always forget the name of this and I keep trying to call it like something else and I don't know why, but like those are the only palettes that I use right now. And Bloodlust doesn't fit in the drawer, so that's fun. This drawer is shameful. This is where the rest of the makeup goes. Yep. And then I keep this concealer out here because it's broken. I don't have like a huge makeup collection. I feel like kind of inadequate, but this is all I use. I don't want any more. And I also have like 6 boxes of lashes that I don't use. I just like to have the option. I'm not sure what this is called, but I think it's like Montpurri. I'm not sure. This is some YSL perfume that my fiance bought me for Christmas, and I'm still so surprised that he like chose perfume in like my favorite brand too, and I keep it out here to remind me. This is a little porcelain hand that I got at Value Village, and I use it to put rings in. I think it's so pretty. I love this so much. I remember looking it up online too, and there's like other ones in the series, and they have other ones with like different flowers, so they're not all roses. It's actually so cool. It's by Left on China hand painted. I think it was like a series that a lot of different places did. It's like how they all steal each other's ideas and stuff. So I thought those were so pretty. I have this little tin, and it has a picture of a lady playing piano for a bunch of cherubs, which is so cute. And then inside I just keep my devil horns, and I keep my clip-on earrings. And then I also have this with my Liz Lisa tags inside of it in case I want to resell one day. It's really helpful to keep the tags because they have useful information about the manufacturing date. And this has 2 little angels on it. I got this at Value Village. It was like $1. And then up here above me there are, oh goodness, what do you call these? Little pedestal things. I think they're so cool. You can find these really cheap at Value Village all the time, so I pick them up whenever I see them, and then I kind of store them until I'm ready to paint them, and once I paint them, I put them up. So I've got a couple downstairs waiting to be painted. I want a couple more before I really put the effort in, you know? And I keep my wig and my Yummy Kawaii surgical tray on one of them, and then I have this really adorable swan vase, and this. Okay, the clown and the bear both came from Valley Village at separate times, but I feel like they're magical, mystical best friends, and that's why they sit together. Oh, and then there's that headpiece that I used in my Persephone video, and that is from Amazon. And then back here, this rocking horse came from Bianca's, which is like a warehouse discounty kind of place that sells really, really cheap rugs if you're interested in that kind of thing. And there's the DIY thing I made in my spring DIY video. These are from Value Village, and they're just like little planters. Sometimes I put makeup brushes in them, but I don't really know what to do with them. I always find a use for containers, so I really love these kind of like vintage pastel baby gifts. I was gonna say baby warming. That's not a thing. It's a baby shower. Baby warming. I have this like vintage candy dish looking thing that I keep scrunchies in. This is a lint roller that doesn't use paper. It's like reusable. It's just like wiry stuff. And then at the bottom it's just some like lipstick and nail polish. This is my butterfly that is fun to prank people with. I've had this thing for so many years. And every time I put batteries in it, if I have people over, they're always like, there's always one person that wants to like go off on me for like keeping a butterfly in a jar. It's not real. Why would I keep a butterfly in a jar? Like, what kind of monster do you think I am? Jesus, it's not real. It's fake. It's from Think Geek, which is a website that sells kind of cringy stuff, honestly, but I mean, this is like one of the best things I've ever bought, and it was like $20 or $30 US, so like, I don't know. It's a lot to pay for a fake butterfly in a jar, but I mean, it's brought me so much enjoyment over the years that I really, really recommend this purchase. If you tap it different amounts of time, it does different things. Back here is my synthesizer, which is just chilling, waiting for it's just waiting for the studio to be finished downstairs where it will have its permanent home. So right now this is just kind of hanging out here. I've been using it a little bit, not as much as I would like to. It's just really frustrating because if I want to do music, shh, your time is done. We're not talking about you anymore. Relax, okay? Can I finish the video, please? Thank you. What was I saying? That was so rude. Just threw me right off. What was I gonna say? Right, if I want to do music up here, I have to dismantle everything I've got like going on around, put it away, and then I have to use all of the available surfaces in here for instruments and equipment. So it's not a fun task. It takes like, I don't know, a good hour to get the space set up for music, and by the time I've got it set up, the inspiration has gone. Yay. So I know that like once I have all the space where everything is like permanently set up, it's gonna be so much smoother to work on music, and I hope. Just please leave me a comment and tell me that it's going to be so much smoother to work on music once I have the space for it, because that's what I'm telling myself, and it would really help me if you told me the same thing. That's where this lives, leaning up against a wall. I have actually been working on a new song. If you want to hear it, maybe I'll put a little bit at the end of this video, but like, no pressure, you don't have to listen to it, but yeah. I'm just gonna go. So this is the other half of my office that you typically never see because it's not as cute as that side. And this is where the computer is, my printer and stuff behind me. At the bottom of that, I keep all of my stuff for Depop. I have my wedding dress sitting down there, which I sadly never had altered before everything kind of shut down, so now I'm not sure how that's gonna happen. I have my new printer, which I got for a really good price on Amazon. It was on a super good sale, and like, how cute is that? It's pink. I have my cat bus and my Totoro plushies. This is a scale that I use for weighing clothes for Depop, and then just some random stuff is in here, like scissors and like spare lighters. I have this lamp that I have to like take all of the stuff out of and redo it so that it can be safe, because it's super old and it came from Value Village, so like I want to redo it and then turn it into like a brand new lamp, you know, and like save the bottom part of it. Is that ridiculous? Like, I don't know. And then right here I have all of my craft supplies, which is such a mess. I need to get like a better thing to store them in. Hopefully something that like closes so I don't have to look at them all the time. It's like, there's just no way to make it look cute, you know? They're always like different colors and they're in packages, and like if you take them out of the packages it's super messy and it's like forever a struggle. Oh, there's another lamp that I want to do the same thing to because it came from Value Village like the last one. This is something that I've had for a little while that I wanted to do a video on, and I'll probably actually get around to that this week. I have the film, I've charged it, I have everything except the motivation, so I hope that will work out because I would love to do this. I would love to do like a little review video on this. I've never used a Polaroid before and I've always wanted to, so that's why I have that sitting out there. And that's just a filing cabinet that we got at Value Village, and it's actually kind of broken, so I was going to paint this filing cabinet pink, and then I decided that I'm actually just going to get rid of the filing cabinet because I don't love it and it's broken. And we got it from Value Village, not Value Village, but like somewhere like that. It was secondhand and I think it was like $20, so I mean, we'll send it back where we got it, you know? The desk came from IKEA and it was like kind of expensive for an IKEA desk, but I have used this so much since we bought it. Like, I've used it every single day. It has so much storage in it, which is amazing. I have a lot of stuff in it. I have like 2 to 3 containers of miscellaneous cords and camera equipment. I have some art that I made a long time ago. I have sketchbooks that I've filled up a long time ago. I have my collection of backdrops and sewing that I need to get done, so maybe I should do that really soon. That could be a video idea. And then I just have other miscellaneous like computer kind of tech stuff. That's about it for my office. If you have any questions, let me know. I think I covered everything. Yeah, thanks for clicking on me today. There are so many things here on YouTube that you could have clicked on, but you chose me and that makes me super happy. I will see you really soon. Goodbye.